This is Optimal Finance Daily, episode 650, How to Change Your Relationship with Money by Alexa Mason with thecollegeinvestor.com. And I am the host and narrator here on the program. My name is Dan, and I'm here each weekday reading to you from some of the very best personal finance blogs on the planet. And today's post comes from a contributor on The College Investor, and because we've been lucky to have a few sponsors this week, I'm going to keep today's intro nice and short for you and simply start optimizing your life. How to Change Your Relationship with Money by Alexa Mason with thecollegeinvestor.com. Financial education is not widely taught in America. Even if it was, I'm not sure any of us would be learning the right things. From my experience, most people understand the very basics of money. They just can't grasp what good money management can actually do for their life. If you can't recognize money for what it truly is, then it's hard to imagine life any differently. You first need to focus on changing your relationship with money, and here's how to do it. Ignore what other people do. If your friends all jumped off a bridge, would you do it too? In the financial world, the peer pressure to keep up with the people around you is often referred to as keeping up with the Joneses. All of your friends buy new cars, so you want one too. All of your friends are taking exotic vacations, so you want one too. All of your friends are buying houses, so you want to buy a house too. This is a real thing. Studies have proven that if you are married and one of your immediate friends gets divorced, your chances of divorce are up to 75%. And there's another study showing that if one of your friends gains weight, you have a 57% chance of gaining too. Whether you realize it or not, the same things happen with money. When people around you are seemingly buying bigger and better, it can force you to feel the need to keep up, regardless of whether that spending is actually meaningful to you. If you want to change your relationship with money, one of the first things you need to do is be hyper-aware of why you spend. If that urge to spend comes with the need to keep up appearances and isn't truly valuable to you, then don't spend. Don't compare yourself to other people, and don't try to keep up. Trying to keep up will cause you to be broke, in debt, and stressed out. That's the opposite of how you need to be. Create strong goals. To successfully prevent keeping up with the Joneses from infiltrating your life, you need to have super strong, meaningful goals. What do you want your life to look like? This, obviously, is different for all of us. Just as an example, my main financial goal at the moment is to pay off my mortgage in 8 years. This is meaningful to me because A, I personally hate owing money, B, it puts my family in a strong financial position, and C, it will bring a sense of security to me. Having absolutely zero debt is important to me. This goal isn't important to everyone, and that is perfectly okay. You need to figure out what matters most to you and then spend your money in a way that aligns with your goals and the life you want to be living. If you're married or in a serious relationship, then the goals you create need to be important to both you and your significant other. Know that you can design your life. The most powerful realization I've had in regards to money is lifestyle design. You don't have to be like everyone else. Having strong goals and mindfully spending in pursuit of those goals is how you can design your own lifestyle. As kids, we were told that we could be anything we wanted when we grew up. It's so simple, but it's true. The average person can get in the mindset that adult life means to go to college, get a good job, work for 40 years, and then retire at age 65. And if that's how you want your life to look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's just not your only option. Do you want to travel the world? Build your own business? Retire to a farm at age 40? Work half a year every year? Retire at age 50? You have the ability to design your lifestyle, and intentional financial management is how you do it. Embrace the basics. Basic personal finance advice can get you pretty much anywhere you want to be if you know where you're going. 1. Spend less than you earn, or you'll never be able to reach your goals. 2. Make money work for you. Learn how to save and invest in a way that you're comfortable with. There are so many different ways you can put your money to work. You can explore some of them by checking out an article on thecollegeinvestor.com called The Best Investing Advice for Beginners from 13 Experts. 3. Challenge the norms. Realize that a lot of financial advice needs to be taken with a grain of salt. You have to do what works for you. For instance, one piece of advice that is often given by financial gurus is to save 10% of your income for retirement. But if you only save 10% of your income toward retirement, it will take you 51 years of saving before you can retire. If you plan on retiring early, this obviously is not going to cut it. So map out your financial plan to fit your goals. Don't blindly follow other people's advice. Pick out the parts that work for you and ignore the rest. Nobody else has the exact same goals that you do. Therefore, a one-size-fits-all financial plan just isn't going to cut it. And 4, plan. If you're currently in debt or are struggling to earn enough money to get by, realize that there are no instant fixes. Unfortunately, hard work is needed. Plan for the future, but take things one step at a time. It might take a while to get where you want to be, but that end result starts the day you decide to turn your financial life around. Change your relationship with money. The single best thing you can do for your finances is change the way you look at money. Money is a tool, nothing more, nothing less. Poor money habits and the lack of money can make you miserable. However, once you figure out that you can use money to build the life you want and deserve, you'll see money in a whole new way. You just listened to the post titled How to Change Your Relationship with Money by Alexa Mason with thecollegeinvestor.com. And that is 650 episodes of Optimal Finance Daily now in the books. Thank you so much for your support. We could not have made it without you listening every day. And I'm going to be back next week with more posts for you, so have a great weekend, and I'll see you back here on Monday where your optimal life awaits.
Hello, Life Optimizer. This is Justin Malik, creator and producer of this podcast, but also Optimal Living Daily, the show where I read to you from even more blogs covering finance, productivity, minimalism, personal development, and more from incredible bloggers like Derek Sivers, Zen Habits, Mark and Angel, The Minimalists, and all the ones you hear on this show too. So if you enjoyed today's episode and like taking amazing blogs on the go, come on over to Optimal Living Daily and subscribe to that one too. And together, we'll start optimizing your life.
You've been listening to Optimal Finance Daily. Be sure to hit the subscribe button to stay up to date on each new episode and head to oldpodcast.com. That's OLDpodcast.com for a free gift as well as more actionable tips and resources to help you maximize your potential. Thanks for joining us, and remember, your optimal life awaits.